Looks awesome. See, like this. Do, 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 do. Hey nerds, today we're unboxing this AMK Pro Series G1 Optimus Prime from Yolopark. I'm super excited to have this. Let's get it out of the box. All right, nerds, check out this packaging. Yolopark does such a great job. Take the sleeve off, and it just gets better. Look at that, it's so cool. Oh, I love it. I think it's time to open them up though and see what's inside. So let's get them out without damaging the product at all, right there. Open this up, and let's slide out the cases inside. Boom, there he is. Of course, we have two packages in here. We have Optimus, and then we have all of his accessories right here. Let's put this bad boy together. We're gonna start with his legs and feet here. With the foot, and then we have the toe. Toe goes on right there. And then let's see here, let's do the other foot while we're at it. Slide the toe on, loving that articulation there. Then let's get this leg out. Let's see here. I believe this is the front of his leg and it's gonna snap on. Got pegs right there, holes right there, so it must line up like this, I would assume. Yeah, there we go, nice and easy. And then we get the foot slots in right there. And then we have the back of the leg. I believe it's over here. Yep, in the second part. And that should just clip on like this, I believe. Maybe this one goes to the other leg. Let's try this one. All right. Is that it? Is that it? Yeah, that looks like these go together like this. Line them up. Come on. All right, there we go. Now we have a complete leg. Knee right there, and we can do the other one just like that. So get this out. This goes on the front like this, nice and easy. And then the one we had before goes on this side, just like this. Come on, line up the holes. Boom, there we go. Got it together. Now we can pop the foot on into the peg, and there we go. Now let's get the waist out and we can attach the legs to it. We're going to just snap them in like this. Pop them in. They don't really snap. Just like this. And there we go. We have his legs attached to his hips. And then we have these little cover pieces right here that need to clip onto those little ball pegs. Just like this. See right here. There we go. Slides in. And let's get the other one. Come on. This seems to be the part I always have the problem with, is getting these out. All right, and then we kind of got to move this peg over so we can have access to it. And I'm gonna like pop this on. See if this it works easier this way. Nope, just push it straight on. There we go. It locks in, allows movement. Very cool. Then we have these pieces right here that actually go on the side of the legs that I missed earlier. Slide that one in right there. And then we got this one over here as well. Goes this way, I believe. Yep, there we go. That looks good. And then we have these pieces right here as well, if we can get them out. Again, I'm always struggling with these. All right, there we go. These actually go on the legs as well right here. They just slot in. Let's see. I believe it goes this way. Yeah, there we go. Just like that. See if we can get the other one out here. All right. That just goes in like that. Now we can get his torso added. We're going to just peg it in right there. There we go. And then we have these pieces right here, which go around it, well, like this, I believe. Yeah, there we go. It's just going to slot in there. Yeah, that's nice. We'll get the other one on the other side. Same thing, just like this. Slot in there. And they connect together on the back. That's really cool. Then we got this piece right here, actually goes on his back, right to the peg holes. There we go. Now let's put his arms together. We'll get the left arm first. Get the hand out. It's a ball peg, just slides right in. There we go. And then we have a cover for the other side right here, which should go, yeah, this way. Just pop that on like that. That arm's done. Now we add the shoulder. It slots in right here. Peg into the hole, nice and easy. And then that will just go right in here on Optimus' arm. There we go, one arm down. Now we do the same thing to the other side. hand in the peg hole, cover piece on just like this, or maybe not, maybe more like this here. Let's go, yeah. All right, nerds, I'm trying to fit this arm cover piece onto this arm, and it doesn't fit. See how it doesn't line up at all? And I realized what has happened here is I have two left arms, because it won't even go on this one. So it's not like I have them mixed up. It just won't go on there at all. You can see right here, the offset on this peg matches the offset of the holes on these ones, and it goes on like right away. So clearly the issue is I've got the wrong arm, not the wrong cover. Yeah, so I'm gonna reach out to Yolopark and I'll let you know what happens. So let's keep on moving forward with this build, even though we have two left arms. We're gonna attach the shoulder piece right here, the arm to the shoulder, slide that in, and let's attach it to the body, just like that. Now, of course, one of the reasons you should really use instructions is because I realized there's pieces for the back of his legs that were in the other packaging. So we're just gonna slide these in right here like that, and this one like that, and there we go. We're caught up on our build. Now that we have that done, we can do the one thing to finish off Optimus here and put his head, peg him right in the hole right there, and boom, there we go. All right, the last thing we're gonna do is put his Allspark in. We need to open up his chest right here. Let's see if we can get this open. It's a bit of a struggle on this one. When it pays to have fingernails, I guess. All right, there we go, got it open. And we take the Allspark out right here. Just slide it in. Nice. We close this up. Line up the peg so we don't break it. And boom, there we go. Now he is complete. Let's take a look at Optimus's accessories. Of course, we have a stand. Let's see how this goes together. Get this out here. Come on. Always struggling with these packaging. All right, we'll pop this right here. Slide that in. This goes up top. Maybe this way. Maybe not. Yeah, there we go. Like that. And then we take the claw piece and we just slide it on like that. And then we have the Autobot logo, which just kind of pegs in right here. There you go. Then we have Optimus Prime's weapon here. I forget if this is like a rifle or a cannon or what the specific name of it is, but he will actually hold that in his hand. And then we have his Energon axe. Now this just attaches to his arm where his hand is. Remove the hand, pop that in instead. I'm loving that, how translucent that is. Look at that. And the last accessory we have is this weapon here, which is actually what Megatron transforms into. And of course it does have the buttstock. We just slide it on like this. Let's see here if I can do it. There we go, got it. And it is complete, and that's actually really awesome that they included that too. All right, nerds, I had put my recording on hold to give Yolopark time to respond to this issue with this right arm here. And you can see they sent me out an entirely new right arm, which is absolutely awesome of them. The whole process took about 7 to 10 days. So now I can take this arm off, put the new arm on, the correct arm. Bam, there we go. And then of course, we're gonna need his hand. So let's take the hand off, put it here. Now we can really examine our fully complete Optimus Prime here, AMK Series 1. This thing is absolutely beautiful. It is a mix of die-cast and plastic, and I love the weathering on here. Look at that. Such a great job, such a great likeness to G1 Optimus. Yeah, I just can't say how much I really enjoy what Yolopark is doing with this Transformers line. It's just amazing looking. Let's run through our boy's articulation here first. The feet point up that far. You can slide this piece back in there like that, and you can put the toe up. So you got that kind of articulation as well. And then you do have some left and right lead in there. You can see that. Yeah. And then the knees, we got this much bend. Look at that. That's absolutely awesome. We do have the thigh joint right there where he rotates left and right. And then kick his feet forward this far. Look at that. Almost like straight out. Look at that. That's pretty awesome. Great range there. And it goes out this far to the side. So you can get the full-on Van Damage going. And then it does actually rotate back to this piece right here. Move. I mean, all the way around the hips. It kind of moves to give room for the legs. So that is absolutely awesome. Goes back nice and easy. And there is a joint inside the hip that lets you pull the whole leg down. Check that out right there. So you can get like way more range of motion out of it as well. Really just great design by them. He spins left and right at the waist, and we do actually have some articulation right there. You see how it comes up in the back? There is a joint, so he does have a tiny bit of crunch at the waist. And then we have the torso cut where he has a little bit more crunch, and you know, the left and right lean in there, which is awesome. Doesn't really spin at the torso though. His arms can spin all the way around at the shoulder. They go pretty much straight out. And then we do have the shoulder joint here, which pivots forward like this. You can get both of them going, you know, get his hands together right in front of him, which that's a nice touch. With a spin right here at the bicep. Then we have the elbow joint. Look at that, tons of articulation there. And then his hand is on a ball peg joint, so we do get tons of motion in there, spinning all the way around, a little bit up and down. Really nice range of motion. If we pull this off here, we'll take a closer look at the articulation on his fingers. Check this out, the thumb has a joint right there, so it rotates around and then in and out. And then we have individual articulation for his pointer finger right there at the knuckle and the middle of the finger. And then the other 3 fingers right here on the bottom are actually on one joint right there. So there you go. Tons of articulation in his hands. His head spins all the way around to the right or the left. We have some left and right lean in there. He does look up and down, so we got that far forward, that far backwards. You can look right here. We'll take this out and look at the joint a little closer. You can see in here how it moves. So we got some range of motion there. And then the ball peg gives him a bit more range of motion as well. Nice articulation on the head. Now let's see how he does holding some of his accessories. Let's start off with the blaster right here. Move the thumb out of the way. Put it in the hand. Get that hand all the way around it nice and tight. The index finger like locked in. And let's see. Boom, there we go. Holding it. Looks awesome. See, like this. Pretty cool. And then over here in his left hand, let's try out the Energon axe. We're gonna just pop it right in the peg. Look at that, little chop chop action going. Nice. Now let's try out his one last accessory. We'll put this back in the right hand. Let's see about getting this in here. See, we put his index finger right through the hole. Nice. Bring the thumb around. Probably easier from this angle to do it. There we go. That's kind of cool. Let's see here. A little bit off. All right. Yeah, there we go. Now I got it. That's pretty cool. And he has his little like holes right there where it looks like you could put like a blast effect if they ever made one, which is kind of neat. That's pretty cool. I think Megatron approves of that. All right, nerds, the last thing to show you about this figure is that his eyes actually do light up. You put a battery in his head. It comes apart in like 4 different pieces. You slide a little battery in there, and then it's set off by a magnet inside his actual blaster. It should have 3 modes here. You have 1 just straight on, 2 they're flashing, and then 3 they kind of like fade in and out. Look at that. That really cool. And of course the battery in here will also set off Megatron. I finally put a battery in his head as well, so check that out. Again, 3 modes. Pretty cool. And the magnet Megatron will set off Optimus as well. So they're universal and interchangeable. So something I realized towards the end of my video here is the hands have a little slot right there, and the blaster has these little like ridges or edges, whatever you want to call them, and they need to go together basically. So we're going to put the hand like this, put that right in that little slot, and then bam, he holds the weapon so much better. Look, don't even need his thumb. How about we put the thumb on the right side? Here we go, like that, slots in, bam, hands go around it, and then look at that, nice tight snug fit, which is what you're going to need to do to get it to really hold it well. So there you go, nerds. That's the AMK Pro Series G1 Optimus Prime from Yolopark. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.